I don't know what it is about this guy, Scott Leonard, but he just seems to want my attention so bad. 1 minute he speaks highly of me, next minute he calls me an incel. It's like I just don't like that, and I have the proof. Like there's so many different times where he has spoken about me. The first time is 2 months ago. Scott Leonard reacts to YouTube most authentic creator Hex Speaks, and in this video, I exposed a very vulnerable moment, right? Very vulnerable moment, and he came in the chat and said I'm chopped and said that my new teeth look crazy, right? Why would someone like myself want to collaborate or do anything with you with a person that talks about me like that? That would be me not having respect for myself, right? And it's like 2 months ago, right? Another example here, how to become a black pill incel. Hex Speaks, right? Another one, Hex Speaks versus C-Road Television. Who is right? I don't know what. Like, it's just like he paid for it. Hex Speaks. This dude just doesn't. And then he drops this video yesterday. It's just like a constant on my wood. I don't know what it is, but let's watch this video though.
I probably shouldn't have made this video in the afternoon because of the backlight, but I'll make the video anyway. Heck Speaks. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with the content creator Heck Speaks. I think he goes by Lord Heck on the other social media platforms, but I'm calling him out right now. You know, for the last few weeks, we've been watching Heck Speaks on stream. We've been reacting to some of his videos, especially his dating videos. Those are in my opinion, the funniest ones, but also the most cringe ones, right?
What's cringe about me talking about my experiences? I don't understand. I guess that's your opinion, but let's continue.
Reacting to Hex Speaks, and I gotta say that as a content creator, I think he's a good content creator. I think that overall he's good at speaking, he's funny, he's entertaining, and outside of the red pill, I don't even know if I can call it red pill. I think it's more like black pill. He's black pill, right? Guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Is Hex Speaks black pill or is he red pill? All I know is that out of all the stuff that he normally says in his videos, the only things I really find myself disagreeing with him on are the dating advice oriented videos. I think those ones are a bunch of hooey.
I've never made any dating advice video. I simply give my take on what I would have done differently if I replayed the situation. I don't give no dating advice. I literally give my opinion. I do not label myself a dating advice guru, dating coach. I don't know why people keep giving me this rhetoric. I am not that guy. I simply make reactions and I talk about my experiences. That's all I do. I don't do nothing else. Like, word to bro.
Bunch of trash. It's very incel coded, right? And I think that if you're a young man, if you're a teenager especially, and you have no father figure, and you're looking at Hex Speaks for guidance, you're cooked. GG's. It's over for you.
When have I ever said to look for me for guidance? My shit is straight. When I post my videos, I'm trying to get y'all to laugh. That's it. And detach from whatever it is that whatever real life chokehold got you in. That is it. Take a break from real life. Come watch me. Have a laugh. Say a point or two. Make you think a little bit. That's it. That is it. I don't know why people think I'm really trying to be a dating guru, dating coach.
Outside of that, I do think that as far as his titles, his thumbnails, the topics he picks, I think all of that stuff is good. So I would really like to extend an olive branch with thorns. This is a thorny olive branch. I would like to extend a thorny olive branch to Hex Speaks and have him in a Discord call and just,
I would never collaborate with you, my nigga. Listen to me. I would never collaborate with you. I've decided that a long time ago. There's people that I actually respect and can have can say their point without being a troll. You are a definition of a troll, my boy. And this is why I would never collaborate with somebody of the likes of you. Right? Take it how you want it. I don't care at this point. I'm quite literally tired of this nigga reacting to me on dropping back-to-back videos, bro. This YouTube is so vast. And you choose to just watch me like hawk eye, like damn. Like, oh my God. And it's like, no matter how many times I mute the channel, I hide the channel, the shit still pops up.
Brain a little bit about content creation, but also
because my name, and he tags both of my channels. Like, bro, at least just tag Hex Speaks. My Lord Heck page is my dance page. You're trying way too hard to get my attention, gang. Did it work? Of course. But keep my dance page out of this. This is not correlated to my dance page. That's a totally entire different entity. I don't like that. I don't like that.
About the dating bullshit he be saying. Because the shit he be saying, low key, I don't know if it's just him pretending to get views and be funny and be entertaining, or if he means what he's saying. And I have to say,
there's no pretend. There's no point in me pretending. If I wanted to go pretend, I'll go on TV.
Genuinely means what he's saying, then shit. Then we might.
You know what I don't like? When people try to invalidate your experiences. I do not like that. I don't like that shit.
Have a real disagreement going. But if he's just doing it for clout and for views, I don't know how I feel, right? I'm about to make a video right after this when I have the list of video topics that I want to make videos about today. And I'm about to make a video about lying as a content creator. Is lying beneficial as a content creator? So,
yeah, it is beneficial, but guess what? You're going to have to keep up that lie. Come on, that's common sense.
I have mixed feelings with Hex Speaks. If he's doing it just to get views, just to go viral, can I really hate him? And when I say hate him, I don't mean hate him as a person. I mean, can I really hate the kind of content he's making, right? But at the same time, like, bro, if you have the platform, which you definitely have a bigger platform than me, why not use your platform to help young men properly?
What is this nigga talking about? Let's see what he had to say, bro.
Every time I watch this nigga's videos, I get angry when it's about dating.
Why?
Because I feel like his perspective on the male-female dynamic is just completely skewed to a black pill mindset. And I feel like it's very defeatism oriented. That being said, his take, for the people who don't know, is basically that if you're not a super duper attractive man, if you're not like a fucking supermodel essentially, that you have no hopes in getting women.
That's not what, yo, this is what I be saying, bro. That's not what I say. What I tell people is deal with people that like you. Deal with people that think you're that quote unquote Chad. Is that not what I say, my nigga? I never said that. What are we talking about? I might have my videos where I'm exaggerating a little bit, okay, but that means that girl doesn't look at you in that way. Am I wrong for that? She doesn't find. That simply means that the girl does not find you attractive. Why would you want to deal with somebody like that? That's all I say. Deal with shorties that think you're attractive. That's it. And vice versa. Let's continue.
And I'm exaggerating a little bit, but that's essentially what he's saying, right?
And he's exaggerating. Holy shit. Bro, like, people just watch a 1 or 2 videos, and I would expect, since you a glazer, to know a little bit more about what I be saying. I would expect you to know a little bit more about what I'm saying the way you be watching my videos, but I guess not, bro.
He's saying if you're a guy, you're not fucking 8, 9, or 10, don't even bother talking to women.
What the fuck? I've never said that. What the fuck? Yo.
And he tends to spend a lot of time watching videos by other content creators that are like pickup artists or like alpha male types. And
that's a lie from the pits of hell. That's a lie. I've reacted to one video of dudes talking about me. Any video reacting to any pickup artist is because they said something to me first. That is the only time that I've reacted or watched a pickup artist, any other dating coach, any of that. So what is he talking about?
Critiquing their physical attributes, which I think is kind of sus. You know, he made a video. Yo, I said I was going to invite this guy. I want to invite him onto my stream in a Discord call, but I think that everything I'm saying in this video right now goes against that effort, right?
You should have been known that for months, bro. You literally disrespected me months ago when I got my procedure done on my teeth. And you think I want to collaborate on you? That was a low blow, bro.
He's going to watch this video and he's going to get pissed. But I'm going to have to say it. He made a video about how females think he's on the down low and think that he's sus. And I told my audience on my live stream that, yo, I have never in my entire life had a girl tell me, Scott, are you on the down low? Scott, you're acting pretty sus.
Okay. I don't understand this point. Me admitting that shorties say that, I don't understand what's his point here. Like, that is my experience. We don't have the same experience. This is why my channel does the way that it does, because I have a unique human experience, right? I'm telling my side of the dating stories, right? Just because you can't relate don't mean that it don't happen to me. I don't understand this nigga, bro.
Never in my entire life. And I have a squeaky ass voice. You know I have a squeaky ass voice. And that has never happened to me in my entire life. So
did I say my squeaky voice? You see what I'm saying? Because it's happening to me and he's never experienced it, again, like I said in the beginning of the video, invalidating my experience. That's one of my number one pet peeves. Why would I come on this camera and lie about shit like that?
you have females asking if you're on the down low, telling you that you're sus. I said it in the moment. It has to be something that you're saying or doing, you know? And the more videos I've watched of Heck, the more I realize you are doing sus shit, bro. You do say sus stuff.
Like what?
Literally, I watched a video of Heck a few days ago, and I don't remember what he was watching. He was watching something, and he said, it's giving. Oh, guys, it's giving.
This motherfucker thinks I act the way this motherfucker. YouTube is entertainment for me. Y'all really think I be out here exuding the same energy on camera in real life? No! If I'm talking to a shorty that I'm attracted to, you think I'm gonna say, it's giving? I'm fucking troll. Yo, these niggas do not know how to, this is why your channel is the way that it is, my guy. You don't get it.
Entire life have I ever used it's giving? In my entire life have I ever used the other phrase that I see women using on social media all the time? I think it's click that, click it, click that. I don't know what it's.
Clock it. Fuck is you talking about? This guy don't know a slew of comedy. He don't know how to be fun. Like, has this man ever watched any type of comedy? This is why I say, some of y'all really think y'all know me on the internet. Y'all don't know who I am, bro. This internet shit is just internet shit. It's like, bro, really think I'm out here saying clock it to shorties that I am attracted to or approach in real life. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? And I already explained the reason why shorties feel like I might be DL, because I'm a good, kind-hearted dude. I'm not out here trying to be hard. I'm not out here whenever dude, especially when you look like me, call it cap or call it what you want to do, they're going to be like, yo, he mad nice. Like, the fuck? I have good energy, shit like that. Some shorties that look at hyper-masculinity as being a man will deem my attributes as being DL.
Phrases, but I've never used any of those phrases. And I see this guy using those all the time. So I'm like, dude, there's a reason why they think you're sus. It's because you're using feminine phrases. You're approaching this from a
That's an assumption off of my character on the internet.
very feminine mindset, right?
Holy shit, bro.
You know, I feel like as a man, you really shouldn't give a damn how you look. I mean, I'm not saying go out and be a pig and not groomed, but for you to be hyper fixated on your looks, to me, that in itself is sus. So if a female comes up to you and says, oh,
again, I'm going to present myself to the world to the best of my ability. That is it. And I literally tell my people, I say, when I go live, and y'all could quote me, anybody that go live or watch any of my videos for an extended period of time, if you watch every upload, you know my saying. You know what I say. I say, listen, you got the cards that you were dealt. Do what you can to the best of your ability with those cards. Stop trying to blame this and that on. Stop trying to look smash. Let me not say stop trying to look max. I just hate using the word looks max because the maxing shit is just annoying. But I'd be like, yo, this is the cards you were dealt, right? Now, with that being said, deal with shorties that like you. That's all I say in every video. When I react to certain situations of people talking about, oh, men do this, women do this, I'll be like, don't tolerate this type of shit. This will get you in a bad situation, right? She don't really like you. That's all I say. What is he talking about? I feel like he only watched the videos that are adjacent to what supports this evidence of him, what he's talking about right now.
You're acting sus. What they're probably trying to say is that you're acting super shallow and vain. And when I say shallow, I don't mean shallow towards the opposite sex. That is fine. You know, a man who's sexist, a man who's chauvinistic, he can still get girls. The problem is when you're hyper fixated on looks, and the looks that you're hyper fixated on are masculine looks. Oh, do I have enough muscles? Look at that guy's muscles. Do I have enough face?
Yo, there's literally people that tell me, yo, you need to bulk up, and I tell them no, I'm cool how I am. So this debunks that immediately. I don't know what he's talking about here.
Facial hair. Look at that guy's facial hair. You're constantly comparing yourself to other men, and that is kind of sus. And if I were a female watching you do that and listening to the way you speak, I would say, okay, this guy
really thinks I'd be up here like, look at this tall guy, to a girl that I'm talking to. No. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy, bro.
It's kind of sus, because like, what is he doing? Why is he comparing himself to other men so much? Why is he spending so much time observing other men's physical characteristics? Like, nigga, you should be confident in your own skin. And I've said this a billion times, and this is why I don't agree with the black pill takes that Hex Speaks has. I almost called him Hassan. I almost called him Hassan. Shit. I don't want to go too far in insulting this nigga. He might not want to jump on a Discord call after this. But as a man, you need.
I would never jump on a Discord call. I never would. I can't have a conversation with someone like you, bro.
Be confident in who you are. As a man, you shouldn't even be worrying about how you look or how you're perceived or any of that nonsense when it comes to looks. Focus on yourself. Focus on being successful. Focus on being the best, right? Being the best. If you're the guy who focuses on being the best and you really push yourself to be that guy, then women are going to see that.
Okay.
Women are going to see that and they're going to naturally gravitate towards you. I'm stuttering like a motherfucker. For those of you guys who don't know, I don't edit my videos, so this is going in just like that. It's going in just like that. This is part of me trying to become a better speaker, right? No editing, no correction of anything, no fixing the stuttering. We're just going to go with it. We're rolling with the punches. We got to be more aware of what we're saying, more in the moment, so we don't continue doing that. Back to the point. As a man, honestly, look, I'm not the most attractive guy in the world. I'm not the strongest guy in the world. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I'm not the funniest guy in the world. I'm none of those things. None of those things. And in my entire life, I've gotten a decent amount of women, right? Been able to sleep or be in a relationship, or well, obviously both. If you're in a relationship, you're sleeping with them. I've been able to get a decent amount of women. And you know how I did it? You want to know the secret technique that I used to get these women? The secret technique that I used to get these women was not giving a fuck.
That's great. That's phenomenal. I've had similar experiences as well, hence my story times. Like, I'm not an incel. An incel would mean that I get no play at all. This is why I just don't agree with this take. I don't. I go outside. I enjoy my life to the fullest of my abilities. I make these videos. I chase my dreams. I do what I got to do. I work out on a day-to-day basis. I'm doing cool shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm doing all these things. It's okay for me to express my frustrations with dating because I feel like I'm doing everything that I'm doing in my power. And it's like, damn, shit not panning out for me. So I'm like, all right, let me make a channel basically venting my frustrations. That's it. And then make the shit comedic, because the shit, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. Like, we keep moving forward. That's all my videos is for. And I'll make a little reaction here and there saying, this, I don't agree with this. I agree with that. I don't agree with this. I agree with that. But this channel is literally, this arc is literally for entertainment purposes. Right? Let's continue.
Being myself.
I'm being myself. And you know what's crazy about being myself? The same things that you're saying, right? Me being myself, right? And you saying, oh, me being myself on camera is why I'm gay, right? Or sus, right? I'm just like, the irony of that statement in itself, right? People like, oh, take off the nose ring, take off this, do, get more of this. I'm just like, nah, I'm good. Right? And then when I say, nah, I'm good, people would take this as, oh, you're being stubborn. No, I'm not changing myself to attract a girl. If she likes me for me, great. Right? Amazing. That's all I strive for. You know what I'm saying? Let me not say strive for, but that's all I would want. You know what I'm saying? If it happens, great. If it doesn't happen, great. It's all good. It's not that deep. Right? It just seems that deep because I make content related to it every day. So people would assume that, okay, this is all this nigga thinks about because my whole channel is based on that. It's called a niche.
Just being myself. There were no scripts. There were no, all these stupid techniques that I see all these idiots on the internet talking about, you know, and you can go back and check my record, guys. You can check my dating record. You can go back to my old videos, go see the people I went out with in the past, see if they're chopped or not. Look at my current girlfriend. Is she chopped or not? No. So don't even come to me saying, oh yeah, he probably got girls, but they were probably ugly and fat. No, wrong. Wrong assumption. Oh, he probably got girls because he had money. Wrong assumption. I had no money at the time. The money I have, I literally just got it recently. And even when I got money, I never used money to attract anyone. All of it was just me being myself, not giving a fuck. Seeing some girl on social media, messaging her, saying, yo, you want to hang out? And then when she comes over to hang out, just chilling and being normal. Be normal.
That's what I do, my nigga. I think we are very aware of me being normal when I talk to these shorties. If that wasn't the case, I would not have people coming over, right? I wouldn't be able to. I literally just had a date this past Sunday. Okay? I wouldn't have friends if I wasn't an awesome person. I wouldn't have exes if I wasn't an awesome person. This motherfucker assumes that I'm just being a weirdo.
Be normal. Stop trying to read the tea leaves. Oh, if she puts her hand in her hair on the left side, that means that I can approach. No, nigga, that doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean anything. I swear to God, bro, these guys, I don't know what it is, what's in the food, but these Gen X, Gen Alpha guys, they're cooked in the, they're autistic. I swear to God.
Oh man. Oh man. You see why I don't want to? You see why I don't want to? You see why I don't want to collaborate with bro? I don't think he gets it. You see what I'm talking about, folks? Never have I once disrespected this man, and he continues to go dig himself further and further and further down. Perfect example, right? You see the dude that had made the video about why shorties might think I'm fruity? I thought the shit was hilarious, right? He not once in that video did he say anything disrespectful. I said, yo, this is a funny ass video. I would collaborate with somebody like that. Cold Heart Cam, another good dude. You know what I'm saying? Someone like him or any of the other coaches or whatever, dead that. Not happening.
I swear to God, they're autistic. They're over here trying to psychoanalyze every single female they meet. Oh, if she does this, what does it mean? If she does that, what does it mean? It means absolutely nothing, bro. Be yourself. Just chill and go with the vibe. Trust the fucking process. Be a goddamn human. Mm-hmm. I think that as every generation advances, we're forgetting what being a human is. You know, I saw a video recently that kind of ticked me off. It was about consent. And don't get me wrong, I believe in consent. But I'm not going to be like, oh, can I hold your hand? Oh, can I kiss your cheek? Oh, can I kiss you on the...
Who's doing that? Who's doing that? If y'all doing this, unsubscribe. No one's doing that. No one's doing that. I'm not doing that. If I feel like doing that, I'm gonna go for it. If she dodge, good. If she go with it, even better. I'm not doing that.
Lips. Oh, can I take off your shirt now? Oh, okay, I'm about to insert this into your body. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Nobody does that like that. At least all the normal generations that came before.
Okay, so we agree on that.
Or mine didn't do it like that. I don't know what these guys are on, bro. What social experiment we're in. What social engineering project the CIA has implemented. Because shit is getting weird. It's getting weird. First of all, I'm going to say that 90% of the time, if you ask a girl, oh, can I kiss you now? They're going to be like, they're going to hesitate.
Who's doing that? You literally just said that you think nobody's doing that, so why you keep talking about it?
Because it shows a lack of confidence. It shows a lack of confidence. But maybe that's the problem. These newer generations, they don't leave their house. They've never left their house. They have no hobbies or social skills. So how do you expect them to operate? And unfortunately, I have to lump you into that category too, heck.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. You see what, yo, this nigga is different. This nigga's different. Ah, shit. Oh, man, this guy's hilarious, bro.
From what you say in your videos, it shows me that you probably don't have that much experience, bro. It really does. I watched one of your videos where you said you went out with a woman for like 2 months and you never cracked. You never cracked and you were paying her bills and you paid to get her car out of...
Oh, my God, that is...
What the fuck? I never made that story. 2 months I didn't crack and I was paying her bills? That's false. That's false. 2 months I didn't crack because she said she had a story, right? And she didn't feel comfortable. And I was like, all right, let me take it slow with her. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. I didn't pay no bills though. I don't know what story you got that from. He talking about the shorty, that the little towing situation, that story. What are you talking about, bro? I ain't paid jack shit.
The impound? Oh, dude. You know, the craziest thing is when I reacted to that video. When I reacted to that video, I told my chat a story of when I went out on a date with this one Asian chick, and I parked in the wrong spot, right? There was a Starbucks next to a 7-Eleven gas station in downtown Orlando, and I parked my car in the 7-Eleven because I figured we were going to go into the Starbucks for just a second, grab a coffee, and then head out from there. I parked my car in the 7-Eleven. We went into the Starbucks for literally 4 minutes, and when I left Starbucks and went back to my car was gone. And you know what happened that day? That day, the girl I was going out on a date with paid the impound to get my car out of the impound.
Okay, that was not my experience. See what I'm saying? People be invalidating my experience.
I never showed her validation without her earning it. And when you don't show somebody validation without them earning it, it makes them chase. Make them be the chaser.
Isn't I'm not even gonna say what I'm gonna say.
And I'm chopped. I mean, but low-key, you're chopped too, bro. And you might be more chopped than me.
And then he says shit like this. You see what I'm saying? This nigga be trolling.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hate on you, but you might be more chopped than me. But it doesn't matter. The point is, it doesn't fucking matter. All that matters is that you maintain the leverage, you maintain a masculine mindset, and you're confident, and that you show to the girl that you don't care. Because when you show a girl that you don't care, it shows them that you don't have a scarcity mindset. And in their mind, they think, well, this guy must have tons of pussy because he doesn't care. He's not begging me for it. I have no power over him.
I never in my life have I begged and be like, please give me the punani. Please, for the love of God. I will simp for you. Never done that. Especially now. Never done that. Has there been moments where I could have been a little bit more assertive? Yes, agreed. But this shit right here, he's making it seem like I have not one backbone, my nigga. This is crazy work.
Yeah. So shit, Heck isn't even in the call and he has me going on rants. I just want to get
because you get no views and all you do is react to my shit. The only time you get views is when you talk about politics or anything absurd like that.
On a Discord call. You know, I'm going to end with that, chat. I want to get Heck Speaks in a Discord call. I want to talk about his content creation strategy too, because it's very interesting. I saw your video about how you generate the titles.
I would never in my fucking last days, I don't care if you paid me $1 million, I would never in my fucking life, collaborate with you, my nigga. Discord call. This is the most you're gonna get out of me, bro, because it's just getting out of hand at this point. There's no reason why you got 5 videos. And there's more. That's not even the entire. There's more, bro. There's at least 8 to 10 videos of this nigga reacting to me. And he has 2 different channels, bro. Like, I cannot believe I live so rent-free in this nigga's mind, bro. And I'm just living my life, making my story time. This is what I be telling y'all, bro. People be on my wood, bro, for no reason. Bro. I cannot make this shit up, bro. No reason, bro. I come on here, I talk about my dating experiences. I've talked about my life lessons, things I've learned, things I would have done differently. And we got people in here that invalidate my experiences because I'm a man. And you got people here saying that I'm giving the youth the wrong message when I simply say deal with people that like you. That is the overall message, right? And that's why I always say do not put me in any pill, because there's some extreme motherfuckers out there that be like, get surgery, get this, do that, looks max, do the gym max. I don't agree with all that. What I do agree with is that your looks matter, and it plays a large part, right? What you do after that is determined by your character. Am I wrong for saying that? Some would say no, some would say yes, and that's okay. That's just what I believe. I mean, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what else he has to say. Because I'm quite frankly a little tilted right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Interesting. And you know what? I even kind of followed your example, and I went into ChatGPT and I created an agent and I gave it the instructions and I used it for a while. The only reason I stopped using the AI generated titles is because my community started getting angry. Like, oh, these titles are
Because you're not using it right. You literally copy and paste this shit. Like, who does that? You're not supposed to use it like that.
created by AI. So I never really got to test out the experiment to its full extent. I still have everything set up, but I went back to using, you know, titles come out of my fucking head. But either way, I want to get you on here. I want to hear your opinion on the titles, the thumbnails, the quote unquote.
I'm good, bro. I'm not helping you on that. Bro, I'm not helping you, gang. This is the most help I ever give you. I react to your video. Let's look at some of these comments. Paging Lord Head. Let's fucking go. You should have waited until you reached out first. I tried reaching out and he didn't reply. I don't know what he's talking about. And again, I wouldn't reply. I probably did see his message and probably like removed it or some shit. I've cleared my inbox a couple times. Who you going to rob with the hat and hood on? Honestly, I think you come off more GAY than heck. Mannerisms and voice. However, you being more yourself goes a long way. Plus, you lead with money. That also goes a long way. Don't front because you flashed that McLaren. Yeah, I've seen him flash his McLaren keys a couple times in this video. He doesn't cease to not do that. I gotta agree about him not helping the community though, misleading people. Okay, he probably is somebody that got banned. Yep, he blocked me too for trying to help him. People be trying to make it seem like I be banning people for no reason and I don't take advice, right? That's not true. When y'all told me to change my Tinder profile pictures, I've done it. When y'all told me to do this, do that, I listen. You know what I'm saying? It's just some advice where I'm just like, I've tried that. Didn't quite work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really like very experimental with my approaches. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be open ears. It's just a lot of the advice that I be hearing be troll shit. You know what I'm saying? He complains and asks for advice, but if you get being honest with him in a respectful way, he gets in his feelings. Okay, buddy. Name any time that I've got respectful advice and I got in my feelings about it. Nah, I can't recall not one. The only times I get offended by shit is when I feel like, one, you invalidate my experience. I've told you I've tried that and you keep doubling down and you're not hearing what I'm saying and you're just trying to force an idea down my throat, because a lot of people do that too, right? But hey, let's continue. I don't flash or lead with the McLaren in real life. Any sus manners I do is just joking around. So if you see what I'm saying? That's crazy how any sus mannerisms I do is just joking around to make my stream more funny. You see how he's able to do it and able to isolate it between real life and stream content, but when I do it, my whole identity is like, oh yeah, he's like this in real life too. Man, this is why I post my content and I go about my day, because this type of shit not good for me mentally. But I'm here already. Let's continue. Even in the video, hold true with the vibes, but ultimately it doesn't matter because my point is that it's not as important. I think when a girl gets to know you, a selling point is that you're well off or decent enough. I'm not saying anything new. It's well known that W look for financial stability is just how the game is. At the same time, it's not a necessity for everyone. The game is not simple like that. I do think your authenticity has something to do with your appeal. Heck tries too hard to come off cool. No, I don't. It's so crazy how contradicting this video and this comment is, right? Because they say, oh, your mannerisms make you look this way. You need to act more like this and be more masculine frame. Even he said it in the video. Do this so that you can appear more masculine. Does he not say that in the video? All I say is literally be yourself, which I do on a day-to-day basis. Right? It just so happened, me wearing my double nose piercings, me having 2 earrings on my ear, you know what I'm saying? Me wearing my jewelry or whatever. A lot of women or whatever, even the dudes, right? I'm looking at the feedback, right? I mean, they be like, oh yeah, you look, make you look a little fruity. You know what I'm saying? You having good energy and just being bubbly and just like energetic and animated could come off, you know what I mean? A little sus. And it's crazy that when I do this, I'm trying too hard to come off cool. If you ask any of my friends in real life, y'all don't know me, right? And this is just a baseless assumption, bro. There's been subscribers that have met me in real life and they see me they like, bro, you're mad cool, bro. I be turning up with them. I be lit. You know what I'm saying? I be having a good time. I be chilling. Right? You even own your insecurities. Heck, not so much. I own my insecurities. I don't know what this nigga talking about. It's also how and who and where he's trying to meet women. Places like the club and stuff is not a good spot to find your significant other. You also have more boundaries and are more willing to lead. There are a lot of variables to consider, but this is my assessment with the limited knowledge I have on y'all. This part is the only thing I agree with him on. And I have stated that. You also have more boundaries and more willing to lead. I've stated this. I said, I need to work on my boundaries and be more assertive. I've stated this multiple times. Stated that multiple times. So this is not new information. I'm aware of that. You know what I'm saying? But him saying I don't own my insecurities, I try too hard to come off cool, I quite frankly do the opposite. Right? But I'm not going to sit here and try to prove my point because he's going to stand on what he believes in. And this is why I don't like having conversations with people like this as well. Because it's like they're just going to stand on their point. They're not going to try to hear me. And it's just going to become this whole circle loop of death. Right? He placed the women too high on the pedestal also just for some info when I was dead broke, but I got some money in a McLaren. I got more girls than after I got any money. I used to essentially a deadbeat, and I got with a lot of very attractive women. I'm talking about agency signed models. I never tried to have a technique. I just chilled. It was myself. That's dope. Out of curiosity, how do you meet them? Or better yet, make a video. Hey, man, shout out my boy. What's Scott Leonard? I would never get on a Discord call with you. If you guys like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, yet again, it's like I be minding my business, doing my own thing, and somehow, some way, this man makes a video about me yet again. This probably is the 10th upload about me. And you think by now,
Dude, that's yours?
you think by now, man, you get some type of traction. You think. Right? But I'm not even trying to be that kind of guy, because that's besides the point. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this particular topic. If y'all think I'll be doing the most, put it in the comments. I'm going to look at this comment section and see what folks is talking about. I'm going to actually probably go live and react to the comments as well. Right? I didn't want to turn up usually the way that I do because it's like I don't even want, I hate the fact that I even have to make a video about this shit. I really do. Yeah. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, and y'all keep being awesome, bro.